Hey yo, so my name is Chris Pittard, and today we're going to be talking about the Electoral College. And to kind of set the mood and to get a little understanding about it, I want y'all to imagine that y'all are running for class president. And this is not a normal class presidency run. It's not about the amount of people that voted for you, but it's about the whole classroom entirely, the whole classroom. So whoever wins that classroom will get the points to go towards their total score instead of just people voting individually and tallying up the numbers at the end of that. This essentially is the Electoral College. I feel like it is important for Americans to understand how our voting system works so they'll know what's going on come election time and everything else before that and after that. So what we're going to be talking about today is how it works, how it started, and how Americans stand by it today. And to understand how our voting system works, we must first know how it works. So in a source from USA.gov, we actually see that the United States presidency voting is not done by popular vote. It is actually done by electoral votes, voted by electors. And electors are based upon the amount of people in each state or the amount of people in Congress for that state. So a state like Texas would have more than Vermont, because Texas has more people in Congress than Vermont. So, but the electors normally go with the popular vote of that state. Like Texas was voted more Republican, like altogether. So the electors voted Republican. So Donald Trump would have won that state, or he did win that state. But this is how it's been from the very beginning. And the very beginning, and in a source from archive.org, we see that this was actually made into the Constitution. The Electoral College was made into the Constitution. And it was kind of made for a settlement of a disagreement between the people of how the president should be voted in. Some people thought the president should be voted in through the popular vote, and some people thought that the president should be voted in through government voting him in. So this agreement kind of combined both of those suggestions and both of those options into getting the people to vote and the Electoral College to vote based off the people. And the only way to change this, because it is a constitutional amendment, is to make another constitutional amendment to counteract this amendment. So now we looked at how many Americans like this way of voting a president in, and how many don't. According to pewresearch.org, we found out that 58% of Americans don't like it. They don't like how the Electoral College is set up, and they want it to be just a popular vote. But this is how it's been for the past 46 presidents. This is how we have voted in great presidents, bad presidents. This is how it's been for the past 46 presidents. They go based off states independently, but not people individually. And who knows how much longer this voting territory could go in like this. Who knows how much longer people will still be going to the polls, but feel like their votes don't matter as much because it's not a popular vote. And that today is basically the Electoral College, and I appreciate y'all for letting me share. My name is Chris Pittard. Thank y'all.